Level 1. The Spark. You're 7 years old. It's a rainy afternoon. There's nothing to do inside. Your older cousin kicks a worn-out plastic ball against the wall of your narrow street. You watch him. He does a little step-over. Clumsy, imperfect. But to you it looks like magic. You ask him to teach you. He laughs, tosses you the ball. You try the step-over. You fall. You try again. You fall again. Your knee is bleeding, but you don't care. You do it for the next 2 hours until the street gets dark and your mother calls you in for dinner. That night you can't sleep. You're thinking about the ball. From that day, every free moment belongs to football. Before school, after school, weekends, the street is your pitch. A crack in the wall is your goal. You play alone mostly, dribbling past imaginary defenders, commentating your own goals in a whisper so the neighbors don't complain. Your cousin notices you're getting better. He takes you to the local park where older boys play pickup games on weekends. They don't want you at first. You're too small, too young, but your cousin convinces them to let you join. First game, you're terrified. But then the ball comes to you, and everything feels natural. You score twice. The older boys go quiet for a moment. Then one of them says, "Where did this kid come from?" Level 2. The local star. You're 10. Everyone in the neighborhood knows you now. The kid who plays football every day, rain or shine. Teachers at school complain your notebooks are full of pitch diagrams instead of classwork. You don't apologize. A local coach, a retired player who runs a small community team, sees you playing one evening. He watches for 20 minutes without saying anything. Then he walks over and hands your mother his number. You join his team. For the first time, you're training with proper structure. Warm-ups. The coach is strict, but fair. He doesn't care about flashy skills. He cares about decision-making. Fast brain beats fast feet. Your team enters a citywide tournament. 16 teams competing. You're one of the smallest clubs. No proper kit, shared boots, a borrowed minibus. But you win the whole thing. You score in the final. A low-driven shot into the bottom corner. After the match, 2 men you don't recognize are talking to your parents near the car park. They're scouts. Level 3. The academy life. You've just joined the youth academy of a professional club in the city. Everything is different now. The facilities are stunning compared to what you're used to. Proper grass pitches, training equipment, nutritionists, sports psychologists. But the competition is brutal. Every single player here was the best in their neighborhood, their school, their city. Now you're all in the same place. The first week, you feel completely average, maybe even below average. The academy coach calls you into his office after the 3rd session. You think he's going to tell you it was a mistake bringing you here. Instead, he says, "You see the game differently from the others. Don't lose that trying to impress people." Those words stay with you. Academy life is demanding. School in the mornings, training in the afternoons, recovery in the evenings. Weekends are for matches. Your social life outside football basically disappears. Some boys your age are going to birthday parties, playing video games, hanging out. You're watching match footage and icing your ankles, but you don't resent it. This is exactly where you want to be. By 14, you're one of the standout players in your age group. The coaches move you up a year to play with older boys. It's physically tough, bigger, stronger opponents. But mentally, you're ready. Level 4. The Crossroads. You're 16. This is the year that defines everything. The academy does a mid-year review. Players who aren't progressing get released. It's ruthless and everyone knows it. 3 of your closest friends in the academy get let go on the same Tuesday morning. You watch them clear out their lockers. Nobody knows what to say. You survive the cut. But it shakes you. For the first time, you truly understand. This dream can be taken away at any moment. You train with a new intensity. Not from fear, but from gratitude. You've been given more time. You won't waste it. At 17, you sign your first professional youth contract. The money is modest, enough to help your family a little. which means everything to you. Your mother cries when you tell her. Your cousin, the one who first kicked the ball with you on that rainy afternoon, hugs you and says nothing. He doesn't need to. You play for the under-18 team. You're direct, creative, hard to predict. The first team coaches start watching your matches from the stands. Level 5, the waiting game. You're 19, professionally contracted, training with the first team squad occasionally, but still not quite there. This is the hardest stage, not because of the football is going well, but because of the waiting. You're good enough to see the first team up close, but not yet trusted to be part of it consistently. It feels like standing outside a door that won't open. Your agent suggests going out on loan. A lower division club wants you for 6 months. You're not sure. Leaving feels like going backward. The first team coach calls you in. He's direct. You need minutes, real competitive minutes. Go play, come back better. You go on loan. The level is lower, but the responsibility is higher. You're expected to be a leader here, to make things happen. The pressure is different, but it's real. You play 22 matches. You score 9 goals. You grow up. When you return, something has changed, not just in your game, but in how you carry yourself. The coaches notice immediately. Level 6. The debut. You're 20. League match, home game, 60th minute. Your team is winning 1-0 but losing energy. The manager turns to the bench, looks at you, points. You're on. The walk from bench to touchline feels like the longest of your life. The crowd of 22,000 people doesn't know your name yet. The fourth official raises the board. You cross the white line. The first touch is everything. The ball comes to you quickly. Too quickly, maybe. You control it, spin away from your marker, play it simple, clean. The crowd murmurs approvingly. You play 30 minutes. Nothing spectacular. No goal, no assist. But you don't look out of place. That itself is a victory. After the match in the dressing room, the captain, a man who has played over 300 professional matches, walks past and taps you on the shoulder. Good. Keep going. 2 words. You remember them for years. Level 7. The breakthrough season. You're 22. This is your season. The manager gives you a run of starts, 5 consecutive league matches. You repay his trust immediately. Goal in the second match, assist in the third, man of the match in the fourth. By the 5th match, the crowd is chanting your name. You finish the season with 11 goals and 7 assists in all competitions. Your club finishes second in the league, best result in a decade. You're voted the club's player of the year at the end of season awards. After the ceremony, your mother is waiting outside. She's wearing the club jersey with your number on the back. She's been wearing it to every home game all season, she tells you. You didn't know. You think about a 7-year-old falling over trying to do a step-over in the rain. Bigger clubs are calling. Your agent's phone doesn't stop. Level 8. The move transfer window. A club from one of Europe's biggest leagues wants to sign you. The fee is 22 million euros. 4-year contract. Wages that once seemed impossible to imagine. You move countries. New language, new city, new teammates, new pressure. The first 3 months are difficult. Not football difficult. Life difficult. The language barrier, the loneliness, the different style of play. You go through a 7-game run without a goal. The local media starts questioning whether the transfer was a mistake. You don't panic. You've been here before, not exactly here, but in difficult places. You trust the process. Goal in the 8th game, then another, then another. By end of season, you have 14 goals, the most by a foreign signing at the club in 5 years. The doubters go quiet. Your country's national team calls you up for the first time. You stand in the tunnel before your debut, hand on heart, anthem playing. Your eyes are wet. You don't bother hiding it. Level 9, the peak. You are now one of the best players in your position in the world. A Champions League club signs you. 50 million euros fee. You play in front of 75,000 people. Cameras follow you everywhere. Your face is on billboards. Children wear your jersey. You win the league title in your second season. You score in a Champions League semifinal. You're nominated for the Best Player Award in Europe. You finish third, but just being on that list, standing in that room with those players, feels unreal. You remember the boys who got released from the academy that Tuesday morning. You think about them often. Same talent, different outcomes. Football is not always fair. You carry that knowledge humbly. Level 10, the farewell. You're 34. The body is speaking a language you can no longer ignore. The pace is a half-second slower. Recovery takes 2 days instead of 1. Younger players are pushing past you in every training session. You move to a club in a less demanding league for 2 final seasons. It's not a step down in your mind. It's a different chapter. You enjoy football again in a lighter way. You mentor young players. You laugh more in training. You retire at 36, 450 appearances, 140 goals, 70 international caps, 3 league titles across different countries. On your last match, the stadium gives you a standing ovation as you walk off in the 89th minute, substituted deliberately so you can hear it. You raise your hand to every corner of the ground. In the tunnel, alone for a moment, you think of a rainy afternoon and a plastic ball, and a cousin who laughed when you fell over. You smile. And somewhere right now, a 7-year-old is watching an older kid do a clumsy step-over on a narrow street, and something inside them is waking up for the very first time.